Welcome. This is already one of the best albums released in 2021. Yes, ladies and gents, this is already one of my favorite albums to come out this year. I found out about Brand of Sacrifice early last year when I found their first album, God Hand, and I was immediately hooked. Like, I'd be vibing to that shit all day long.
What are you doing?
So yeah, you could say that this band quickly became one of my favorite bands, and when I saw they were releasing a new record, I immediately bought it.
2.
Oh, you're still here. And yes, I also did get the purple variant.
And the CD.
Yes, and the CD.
And also...
Yeah, okay, I may have bought all the vinyl variants for this album, and I will make a video once they've all arrived.
You have a problem.
So many color variants.
You might as well put this on then.
Now I already have this one.
When did you put that on?
It came with the vinyl. So yeah, needless to say, I love this album. And since it's been a little over a month since the album's release, I think it's time to talk about it. So sit back, relax, try not to get branded by the God Hand, and let's get into it. So maybe you're already familiar with Brand of Sacrifice since they've been skyrocketing in popularity since this new release. But for the people who don't know, Brand of Sacrifice is a deathcore band who is really pushing the envelope when it's coming to deathcore. They use lyrical themes from the Berserk manga series, and they've quickly risen to the top of deathcore, putting them on the same level as bands like Slaughter to Prevail or Shadow of Intent. And this new album, damn, it's a banger. It's been on a bunch of charts, and fan reception has been extremely positive, and not without reason, because the songwriting of Michael Leo Valery, sorry for mispronouncing it, and the vocals of Kyle Anderson really make this album work. Not to mention, this album has 5 sick vocal features on it. There's Frankie Palmieri of Amir, I'm again not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. There's Eric Venlerberg of I Prevail. There's Jamie Graham from Viscera, there's Tyler Sheldon from Traders, and my personal favorite, Ben Durr from Shadow of Intent. But we'll talk more about them later in the video. The album consists of 12 tracks and is 41 minutes long. The album starts off with the intro track Dawn, which gives a good representation of what to expect from the album when it comes to heaviness. Then it gives you the second track, Demon King, which also was the first single that came out before the album was out, which gave expectations of what the whole album would sound like, and in my opinion it exceeded those expectations. Then there's the third track, Animal, which really showcases the songwriting abilities of Leo. This song has a bit of a metalcore vibe, and the choirs give this song kind of an epic feel to it, which I really like. Then we get Altered Eyes, which is one of my personal favorite tracks. The chorus is just so good and pretty almost catchy. And of course this one has a sick breakdown at the end, like most of the songs of this record. Then we get Prophecy of the Falcon, which I think sometimes is a little overlooked because of the other tracks, because they're so good. But this is the first feature track with Frankie from Amur. I really like this song. This song does something interesting. Around the 1 minute mark they implement electronic elements, which is kind of questionable when you're talking about it, but I think it really works here. Then we get Perfect World. Perfect World is one of 2 almost interlude tracks, which gives the listener room to breathe in between all the chaotic heaviness, which is really nice. The Perfect World is a really epic instrumental, atmospheric, an epic break in between the chaotic heaviness, which is really nice. And this song in and of itself is really good, and it perfectly sets you up for the song after this, which is Mortal Vessel, because Mortal Vessel to me is probably the heaviest song of this record. It's also the song with Ben Durr on it, and damn, this is definitely my favorite song of the record. It immediately comes in with the heavy fucking sweeping. It's just insane, and the breakdown at the end. Damn, Ben Durr really killed it on this one, man. Listen to this little snippet. Okay, yeah, and that's all you're gonna hear from that. I'm not gonna show any more, because if you want to hear more, you can go listen to it yourself. I'm not here to show you the songs, so go do that. you won't be disappointed with this one. Yeah, I just really love this song, and I also really love that Perfect World is like the perfect calm before the storm in a way, before this song just kicks in. But enough about this song. The next one, Foe of the Inhuman. This one is definitely a fan favorite. This one has Eric from I Prevail on it, and this song in general just fucking slaps. And of course, like almost all of the songs on this record, it has a sick breakdown. Then we get to the next track, Vengeance. This is the track that has Jamie Graham on it, and this song actually does something very interesting and something we haven't seen before on a Brand of Sacrifice release. Clean vocals. Clean vocals are kind of a taboo thing in deathcore because it's kind of hit or miss. It can be done really well, but it can also be done horribly. I'll make it stop. But I think Brand of Sacrifice really made it work here. I really like it, and I think it's a welcome addition to the discography of Brand of Sacrifice, as if I get to decide about that. Then we get to the 10th track of the record, Ruin, with Tyler Shelton. And this song is one of the slower songs on the record. It kind of feels entirely like the entire song feels kind of like a build-up to the breakdown at the end with Tyler Shelton, and it really pays off in my opinion. Tyler Shelton really adds something cool with his unique, almost beat-down vocal style, and I think it's very cool. I also think this song is one of the more raw, more gritty songs of the record, which is something I really like about it. Then we get to the second interlude-ish song on this record, Corridor of Dreams, and this song is also very nice. It's almost like an ending, but of course there's a track after this. I do like Perfect World a bit more than this one. That one just felt a little more epic, but this song has a cool build up at the end to the final track, Lifeblood. Lifeblood is the title track of the record, and it was the second single released, if I recall correctly. This track kind of feels like not really a cherry on top, kind of like an encore, because it just, every fan who liked the song knew it was going to end well with this song. It was going to wrap it up real nice, and that's just something I really like about it. And Lifeblood on its own is a great song, and I really love it. So that's in short my thoughts on the record. I didn't go that in depth on every song, but I hope I gave you an idea of what this album is kind of sounding like. I can honestly say there is not one song I dislike or hate on this record. I think they're all unique, they're all cool, and I've been listening to this record ever since it came out. And because there are a lot of different songs with a lot of different elements, like the electronic elements, like the clean vocals, and just the different sounding songs in general, and just the unpredictability of them. You never really know when they're about to end. Like, sometimes you feel like the song is about to end and then boom, another breakdown. But because they're all so different, I feel like I don't really get tired of it that much, which is a positive. I'd really like to congratulate everyone that worked on this record, because you guys put something in the deathcore genre that I feel like will be looked at in 10 years and still be like, damn, that was a damn good album. I think, in my opinion, it should be a classic. I really like how it is. So Leo, Liam, Kyle, Dallas, James, congratulations, you guys put out a great record. And I think everyone loves it. I haven't really seen a negative review or anything about it. So congrats to you guys. I think this album will go down in history as something we look at as this is one of the best things deathcore has got to offer. This album is really their best work to date, in my opinion. And I think the fans think so too. What also really helped was the marketing of this album. They really were involved with their fans, responding to a lot of people on social media, and they also have their Discord server and their Facebook group, the branded ones, where they even talk about merch options with the fans, so the fans actually have input with that, and I really like how they handled that. I know Brad Seed is like the marketing guy for Brand of Sacrifice among other bands, and I really gotta say good job to you, because I think you really helped with getting this album to where it is. So yeah, congratulations to you as well. I think it's really cool to see a relatively new band grow so fast and have such a connection with their fans, especially since they haven't been around that long, as Brand of Sacrifice, that is. Fun fact, a lot of the band members from this band used to go by the After Image, which was their former band from 2011 to 2018, before they rebranded to Brand of Sacrifice. They also have a different project now, Earthshatter. I'll put links to those in the description as well, because it's all with the members of Brand of Sacrifice. A couple maybe different here and there, but it's still really cool. These projects also are very different than Brand of Sacrifice, but as a fan of Brand of Sacrifice, it's really interesting. So go ahead and check them out. I can keep rambling on about it, but I think I've said enough. This album is really great to me. It really has potential to be album of the year. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the album. If you haven't heard it somehow, go check it out. I'll put some links in the description. So before ending, I want to thank my girlfriend for helping me with this video. She was in the little skits in the beginning. I'll put her Instagram in the description. She makes awesome art, like this ingested art piece based on the cover art of The Level Above Human, and then she made a little comic with Slaughter to Prevail and Shadow of Intent, which also came out really epic. So go check out her art on Instagram. I'll link it down in the description below. And if you're out there, you can follow me on Instagram as well if you want. I post a lot of band stuff on there with new merch or CDs or whatever band stuff I can find. So I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I think this is going to be it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, a like would be very appreciated. And if you want to see more of my content in the future, be sure to subscribe down below. And yeah, leave a comment what you think about this album. I really want to know. Let's get some discussion down there. And yeah, I guess that's it. Hope to see y'all later. Bye.
What are you doing?